All right, welcome back. We're gonna run inside. I don't remember if I put the staircase in at the end of the last video or if I put the staircase in last weekend. Um, First of all, I want to apologize. Last weekend, not having a video out for y'all, but my weekend was a comedy of errors. um, Something came up on Sunday that I absolutely had to take care of, so I figured, oh, I'll record on Monday, and I got up Monday and half in a panic. Forgot to turn my mic on for the first 20 minutes of recording, so started over, had the mic on. Because I was in a hurry, I wasn't paying attention. And I hit start streaming instead of start recording. So while my work community absolutely loved seeing the game and thought it was really cool, I'm sorry I didn't what was there. So what we did last weekend, I've got some stuff I've got to recycle. We got the armor built, the body, the pants, and the gloves for this armor. Um, we took out the big minion in the shroud route, and then we went up the tower, so we've gotten all of that done. I haven't gotten any time this week to actually tab. No, not tab. B. There we go. I haven't gotten any time this week to do any extra resource gathering. I'm I'm up to my earballs at the moment, but we are going to continue with recordings. Let's see what we've got here. This is actually all from, well, that's from one of the shroud things, and this is all from the tower. Um, so let's go ahead and get stuff put away. R. Shift R. Those in there. Oh, those are paper reeds. Okay, we'll put these in here. Oh, and I did build my first tier 1 storage chest, so that's always good. Here. Be out of wolf meat. We are out of wolf meat. Okay, so I will go ahead and cook up these two. And we should probably go hunt the wolves in our local area. See if we can get some wolf meat. "16 minutes of comfort." Oh, that's the other thing I got. I got that going up the, No, actually, I got that taking out the shroud guy at the shroud route. I got a fancy new legendary sword, which has the same levels as the flaming sword that you get later on going to the alchemist. There's one wolf meat. Let's keep going. Wolf here. That'll do. Hides from him. We got a wolf down there. Just bones off of him. He was an extra skinny wolf. Of all things, I think it's evening time. I think that's the sun setting. But we'll run up, we'll take care of the wolves up at the cave, as everything appears to have spawned. See if we can get more than one spare wolf meat. Oh, wolf. Yep, it is definitely nighttime. Nope, right back to the house. Just out into dragons. Wolf following me? Oh, I was trying to skirt past him close enough that he'd follow me. Like I failed at that one. Some more glow bugs. We're mostly using lightning bugs for enough to do some. Get more, call it, get more plant fiber. So we'll cook our one wolf meat, eat this after we see where we're going. Let's go to journal. Oh, we got something new. Oh, that's right. I picked up the hunter as well. That was the last thing I did. Forgot about that. So I've got to get the hunter posted up down here. It's 4, it's 2. For now, we'll do that. Um, okay, so we're gonna need a bed. Have enough plant fiber for that, I can guarantee it. It's plant fiber and string. Shush. My dog's toys squeaked at her, so she had to woof at it. Apparently, it was supposed to be quiet. Yep. Um, enough. This is enough. So I need string, hides, fiber, wood. But corn cloth, that's what I forgot. So we make a mattress. And make a bed. Yeah, we did have enough. Sort it. Alright. Let's go downstairs. X. Go. That there. I forgot to build one thing. Which is mostly just a visual thing. Go lay down. Go lay down. Thank you. She is by and large a good girl. Does what she's asked to do. It's just the visual nicety of having, you know, a nightstand by their bed kind of thing. Oh, and I need my summoning stick. There's my son. Tab. Ashlyn Screet. Put her button. Ah, there. Scroll down. Her from meandering all over the house and getting away. Okay. Oh, hey, we got skill points. This. Talk to her. Finding salt. Crafting. This. 6 string. 15 of those, technically. Crafting, let's go down. Get string. Okay, let's craft her drying rack. Um, keep hitting the wrong button because I've got Hightail today, and now I've done it. But I've been playing it a bit in my spare time, and it's got different keybinds. Um, 2? I think it's... Give me 2. I think it's 1 leather and 3 salt, if memory serves. Yep, 1 animal for salt. So we'll put that in there, that in there. Select that recipe. That'll give us 2. We need 2 more. After that, and we can make a better backpack. That can go back in there. Nope. G. Okay, we've got Ashland down. Let's have a look at skills. I want it. Um, it's going to take 2 for that. Okay. Um, of course, it's going to rain. Reskill, modify, fund. That'll give us 4 skill points. Drink our water, so we're got that. H. H. We now have double jump. Hot diggity dang. Next, we're going to need airborne. Okay, so let's look at our journal. See where we're at. Trying to remember keys. So we've got searching for hidden tombs, which will get us the crypt block. Flame altar and base improvements. Once I've obtained a spark, use the spark to strengthen your flame at your flame altar. Powerful alchemy is find the alchemist. We should do the flame altar. So what do we need for that? I know we need a spark. Uh, 5 resin, 5 penny buns, 5 bones, 5 shroud liquid. Fur? Don't have enough resin. I'll have to go cut some red trees. What else to... Penny buns. Shroud liquid. Have enough shroud liquid? Enough penny buns. Ah, okay, so we need penny buns and resin. I am no longer wet. Stopped raining. Done. Should be one. So let's go cut the red tree behind the house. Red trees. There's two of them. Oh, and another penny bun. Oh, got us enough. Let's go ahead and grab the other one anyways, just in case. We're gonna need more. Yep. Let's go strengthen our flame. Okay, so that'll strengthen the flame, and that gives us our flame at level 2. Which gave us a quest here. Base shelf to unveil secrets of our past. Find the 2 ancient obelisks of the Springlands and learn the world's fate. A story of rotten fire. Only those who seek the truth shall find it. Sting. Alright, and down here, she's got a quest.
What?
Surviving together. Ah, the farmer.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
True. Penny bun. Lee Van Oakley. So let's go to our journal. Workshops are sorted. Have no missed quests. So we have Story of Rot, Story of Fire. The salt mine location, which is a little out of reach for me. Hidden tombs, growing stronger and powerful alchemy. Let's see. I kind of want the farmer to be first. But I think what we're going to do is go get some salt first. I know a place to get salt where you're not having to deal with the whole mess. What's present quest? Powerful alchemy. Close enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat. We're going to drink. And we are going to port up here. And then we are going to fly down into the town, clear the town out, grab stuff out of that, and the church, and take care of that. Actually, I want that backpack, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this house, I'm going to get the gold chest, and we'll have to come back to this. Because I'm just going to scoot right on out this side of town. Drop down here. Lockpick chest here. Oh shoot, I forgot to unpin. It would automatically unpin them. Uh, Somebody crapped out on the shitter. Ow. I was trying to crouch and see if there was anything in there. Read it deep. Okay, so that's the gold chest. Nails. More nails. I will always take nails. Do the basement later. Okay, so Alt 2, Alt 1. Not sure, but I'm going this way. See if I think there's a healing item in here. Oh, magic. Okay. New location charted. Put mine up there. This is where you go down to the salt mines. And the salt mines are kind of down and to the left. Where I'm going is down and to the right. After I finish, like, being up here. Because nails and... Oh, there's fish. Um... Sprained an ankle. Alright, so usually you'd go down the slide. Continue down into the shroud. And go that away over there. salt mines, but if you go over here, there's no bugs, and there is some salt. So we can get some leather sorted for a backpack. Don't need a ton of salt, I don't. What do you think? Uh, I think a couple hundred salt should do. And then to get out of here, just use the grapple. One thing I do want to do, backpack, it's up here. We are going to make a fast travel point over here for the temporaries. And I usually do it in the church courtyard. And then we can fully explore this, loot everything, get all the stuff out of it. Working forward. But for now, we have a way to come straight back here. Might help to go to map. So yeah, this is, we went through here, and you drop down and you go back into this canyon to find the salt mine location. We went right here. So makes it a lot easier. This is a story of fire, that's a story of rot. Story of rot's a little bit more of a pain to get to, at least right now. Easiest way is to go to this ancient spire, go out to the ancient vault, hunter up to the top of that, fly off this side, and then that side. With only a minor pain. But we'll head back. We'll get... Thank you. Had to pin the new recipe, the to unpin it.
Oi!
Alright, 202. Got two. Got this. Two more leather. If memory serves, the recipe is 4 dried fur. But have scrappy air. Makes 10 twigs and 10 metal scrap for 50. That's a... We're only going to build 50. because I'm a little short on metal scrap. She also has these, which take torn cloth, resin, and wax. Um, and they last longer if higher durability. So, torn cloth, resin, and wax. Destroy our 2 initial torches. This, we'll delete that guy, we'll delete this guy. Okay, these are going to get salvaged. As I said, I don't really use spells. Like, I might tinker with it later in the series, but we can always build spells then. Fish is food, that goes in shroud, that goes in shroud. Stays with. Yeah, already done. So, but we're out of legendary. Lake Hopper in there. And we need to build a backpack. We need a torn cloth and a string. We don't have a string, so we will grab plant fiber, torn cloth. We'll craft a string, workbench. Craft the small backpack. Equip that. That. And let's see here. Let's throw this back away. You to go lay down. Stay. That away. And let's get some sleep, because it is nighttime. And there's morning. So we have strengthened the altar, or the flame. Oh, I also used the Shroud Core to extend my build radius. So my build radius is out here. It is now a level 2 builder. Level 2 build radius, rather. So the plan, hopefully, this week, I will be finding enough time to spend an hour or two on Enshrouded in between streams, just mining. All I'm going to be doing. Um, oh. I don't need tons of mats right now because I don't have tons of storage space, so I'm just breaking down the little stuff. Or I'm just breaking down the big stuff. You get less mats out of it. And for now, I'm going to remove all trees and large rocks from the build area. We will replant some trees, but of our choosing of type. We need 5 shroud cores, I think, to upgrade this the second time. Yes, you're inside. There we go. Continue just taking stuff out. I will be replacing some of this. Um, but I will be replacing it with stuff that is at proper height and looks a little cleaner than this. Yeah. That's not what I want. There we go. There, that gets our yard cleaned up. We know exactly how much space we have. Is this tree inside or outside? Tree's outside, okay. So that tells us exactly how much space we have. I still have to finish my house, but I do want to get the houses started for the other... Call it... I'm going to take the 250. Take the 13 dirt. That has 15. So we still need a bit, but I'm going to change the recipe acid first. That's 7 minutes for the wood acid, so we will let the wood acid go. Pull the dirt out for now so that it just does the one set of wood acid. Wait. I don't want to run off because I want to get this done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording here. I will bring you back once we've done the wood acid, gotten some tar, and I've got the charcoal, rest of the wood burning for charcoal. So I will see you here. All right, so I ran one cycle of wood acid, couple cycles of tar, and I just set it over to charcoal. So I'm going to let that just continue burning. We unlocked the white luminescent block. Key, go. G. Let's see what the white luminescent block takes. White glowing substance, crafted at the alchemist. So we need the alchemist to get the white luminescent block. Um, which you have to use sparingly because it is incredibly bright. However, we've got about 45 minutes left, and I only have standard meats left, a little Springlands little meat. I think we're going to go somewhere that is fairly safe. We're going to go for the farmer. Fast travel up here. And we're going to dip out over this edge. That wasn't what it was. Got a fairly long glide. And we're going to want our sword up because when we land, there's a little lookout tower down here that we're going to land next to that has rats, so... Oh, flipped it with my toes. Couple more lean raw meats. We're going to continue on down this way. I don't know why I habitually pick those things. I don't play a mage. I suppose it's because when I'm playing multi with my roommate and my partner, one of them is usually it's my roommate who plays the mage. So I'm constantly gathering from everybody. Though if I do take up dinkering around with the mage, that could be fun. Okay, sun's starting to go down. We need to get moving and get up to Farmer's Vault. We also have the little town over there. That's going to be something to do with the hunter and her hand spindle. But yeah, with the maid, or with the farmer, there's no enemies in here. It's just a huge puzzle box, basically. Lots of traps. Let's have a look with a light. Ring. Here. All the way to the back, and we've got our gold chest. Wasn't a legendary, so it's not one I'm going to keep. Let's go get this turned off. Alright. Those are done. Now we can come back here. There's a secret door here with a silver chest. What do we got? A rusty sword. We'll salvage that. And a reach staff. 7 to 11. Nah. I will save when we get the legendary root staff. I will save that one. That here. Have our new spawn point. I'm not going to destroy all of the stuff in here. You can get some decent mats out of it, but you gotta jump in the middle, catch the next one, and then jump off the end of that. See chests over there. Climb up this. There is a chest, or at least there used to be. Yep, chest out here. Arrows and a little bit of mage stuff. This chest. More mage stuff, more arrows. And there's our door open. However, before we jump off and go down to our door, if you come here, go outside, there's another silver chest. So, we go. Ring of Endless Life. That's the Poison Chance Life Leech. My partner likes that one. They tend to play tank, so they roll like 2 life leech. Varying Greatsword, not legendary. We do have a legendary at home. I can delete. I can delete. Well, technically, those 10 of them and a string makes like 1 leather, but I usually have more leather than I know what to do with anyways, so that worried. So first things first, if you come up here, back there, got a swing point, you can come over here, this corner, for another secret door, and a 3rd silver chest. Oh. Wasn't legendary, it's just a pine short. Salvage it. Pick up our farmer. And let's go to our map. And fast travel home. We'll sleep the night. And we'll talk to the huntress and place the farmer in the morning. Place the farmer, first things first, we need to grab wood, cloth, plant fiber, hides, manual crafting, I think it's 4. Workbench, it's 3, so it's 4 for the next part. Yep, so we need 3 more. Crafting. Yep. 3. Go to the workbench. Dumbed. Because I made a bandage, it took that string. Make this, and we will make this, and put all this stuff away. Put this down there. Nope. Might want to grab this. So we'll just throw it down there. What's Ashlyn Scree got to say? Lost hand spindle, there we go. And mastering the basics. And we'll pick up. Yep. That one up off the floor. Alt. Bed in corner. Stand, nightstand. And there is that. Tab. Emily Frey. Now, we read a message from Emily Frey. She was the Queen's lover. So that's interesting. Turn off her wanders. That's not what I wanted to do. Emily's bed. No. The world opens up. Springlands, but our world is vast. Trust me, I've traveled it plenty. Set your sights on the spire in the Revelwood. Open the... And for crafting, she has popcorn. Seed beds. Farm animal pillow. Underwater overgrowth already. Flower soil and soil. So Springlands, dirt, and bone meal, I can make farm soil. Then I take farm soil and honey, and I can make flower soil. This is underwater mud and paper reeds. I can make underwater overgrowth. That's cool. Which I can use the overgrowth. Okay. Let's do a quick check and see how much charcoal we've got. 30, that's not bad. It's a good start. Add it to the pile in here. Got a couple more before the next batch is out. So I am going to attempt to squeeze a few hours throughout the week to try and hit both the flint mine up there, the flint mine over there, and possibly the flint mine over by the spire. And get as much flint as I can. I'm also going to be gathering probably a bit of stone. I'm going to have to gather a little bit of stone. Well, I'm going to gather a little bit of stone while I'm gathering flint anyways, because we also have the stone walls to build. I'm going to have to do some logging, by the way. Throw these in. 50. We're actually going to grab the roots out. Before we dip out, let's put our wand back away. We've got 1,500. Got 1,650 of rough flintstone. I actually have 1960 shroud wood. Might be able to get... I might be able to get this house finished with that, but I'd rather have more than I need and be able to just build it all and start building foundations. Because what we're going to have, this is going to be my house, obviously. Right here, I'm going to build the blacksmith. Probably. Actually, I think I'm going to swap it up this time. I usually have kind of a layout I use. I think instead of putting the farmer here, I'm going to put the farmer on this side where it's flatter. There'll be a barn back in here. Which means I will probably put either the mage... I'll probably put the mage on that hill. And then blacksmith and carpenter's house will go out in there. I usually house Mei-Ling with the alchemist, at least in my starter town. I house Mei-Ling with the alchemist. I house the carpenter's aunt with him. I house Fenrig with the farmer. as if they were a couple because it's adorable. Um, uh, yeah, I'm probably gonna do mage there, armor out here in the flats. Then I'll do maybe the carpenter back by the wood, and I'll plant some trees back in there. Um, with the blacksmith over here, or I might do blacksmith and carpenter well over there at the edge, and then have a big farm field here and ranch in the back. But that's the general plan, and this week I'm hoping to get enough flintstone and stone and crowd wood and regular wood and everything else uh, gathered up and turned into blocks so that next week's stream will probably be a build stream. So we're going to be at least building basements and first floors like this um, for everybody because I want all of them to be on a basement. So, like I have down here, I have this basement where I'm kind of housing everybody. Eventually, what I'm going to probably end up doing is turning this into a storage area. So I'll have chests built into the walls. Um, I'll probably use the alcove for like various bits of decoration stuff. I still have to decorate them. This is just literally I'm getting the game going. As you can see, I do tend to decorate. I've got my table and my chair, and I've got my little bed stands for everybody, things like that, but I need to actually get this place decorated properly. So next week's going to probably be build stream if I can get all of the proper materials gathered over the course of the week. But it's been an hour and 3 minutes, so I think this is where we're going to call it for this week. If you liked what you watched, give it a thumbs up. Helps the algorithm. And want to see more? Hit that subscribe button, guys. Talk to you next week. Take it easy.